I have decided that I'm going to become queen of the Coalral Reef. Coalral Reef. Coalral. So the coal plant that we set up last time. As I was editing, I realized that the color that I chose for the foundations is pretty corally, and it's on the reef. Put those two things together, and you got yourself a princess looking to be a queen, getting stuck on conveyor belts while doing so. So the goal this time is going to be expand the coal a lot, like like a lot, and make a wonderful Coalral Palace as we do so. The other goal, sort of sub-goal, if you will, is get the dimensional depot, if I can, which will mean steel, which I do really want. So with that said, I guess steel first. Let's go see what I need for that. Ooh, I could also get vehicles, but tractors kind of suck, and I'm not playing the new update that has improved vehicle pathing. I mean, tractors can function. I'm gonna do steel production first. The other sort of sub-third under goal is to get organized, because this is a disaster. Like this is an absolute disaster, and I don't know where anything is. But that's what happens when you just kind of keep going and forget to go back and clean things. What a concept. So the question that I have for past Deverance is, why didn't I set up a modular frame thing anywhere, seemingly? Maybe I should go set that up. This is going to take a little longer than I wanted it to. I think I have a whole untapped iron node around here somewhere. Yup. Multiple. Perfect. So first things first, I want to make these foundations not be uggo. It's important. It's really important. Look at this beautiful workspace we're creating. I'm sure that there's like holy wars about which foundation's best foundation. But I gotta say, concrete foundation may very well be best girl. I stand by that. It's not like I want to be built on. All right, now that my eyes are not bleeding, let's make modular frames. We're gonna do ourselves a little side-by-side setup over here. I need more rods. Thankfully, I have rods. Or at least the materials to make them. A lot of them. I've also got a desire to upgrade my conveyor belts. Build a couple more constructors, have those go just straight into the new assemblers. That should do it. Hopefully. I could pull up like a scratch pad and you know, calculate out the resources and stuff, but I don't care enough. I'm poor. All right, merge these outputs, send them on out. I'm still poor. Using the slow conveyor belts. That's fine. It's fine. Patience is still a virtue. And done. I think. Maybe. Hey, it's working. Just have those go into a box, be done with that. Bim bam boom, I now have a modular frames being made. That's wonderful. Very slowly, but made at all. I am still working on binding the muscle memory of press E to close. I'm so... Excuse me, foundation. Fixed. I'm so used to games that, like, you know, you right-click or hit tab to, like, close out the current menu that you're in. Again, probably Destiny 2 on the brain. I need screws. That's never happened before. I need iron to make more screws. That's never happened before. Just gonna manually dump a giant load of screws over there and be done with it. A little bit of a screw infusion, if you will. Screw fusion. At least gonna top all these guys off. Put a bunch of screws right here so I can just top them off again later. I don't feel like building more screw pipelines right now. I need to stop saying pipeline. Mini box. Okay, I think that's steel production. In the bag, I think I've got the materials. I could check, but I'd rather just believe. You gotta have faith sometimes. You gotta have faith in yourself. I shouldn't have had faith in myself. I shouldn't have believed in myself. That was on me. That was my mistake. That's okay. We can go ahead and craft ourselves a few. It's fine. And with that, we press a very large button. All right, hell yeah, hoo-ha. Let's go find some iron and coal near each other so that we can go make some steel, so we can get steel pipes, so we can get the SAM fluctuators going, so that we can get the dimensional depot going, so that I can become a princess of the oceans. I am Mermista. Got the coal plant up north. I'm pretty sure there's more coal than that, though. Is that the coal I'm thinking of? That coal is very over there. All right, what about iron, though? There's a lot of iron right around me. Can there not just be also coal here, please? Thank you. Got a bunch of iron boys here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go check out that area, if for no other purpose than to... Purity temp? I'm sorry, what is... News to me? Temporary coal? Oh wait, is it just a stone? Does that what that means? Sometimes you can like find just like ores just sitting around that you can grab, but like they're not resource nodes. Maybe that's what that is? I've never seen that before. But then again, I also don't pay attention, so whatever. The very good news is that you can use the coffee mug while you're using the parachute. And that's important. You never know when you're gonna need a little boost. Ooh, it's a pond. Oh, it's the decoy pond. Okay, I know where I am. He lied. I'm flush with iron, but I do want to check out this here crash site. Got the thwacky. It appears I should be able to approach with caution, and then I will be victorious? I don't see any bad guys aside from this one. And if I can't see evil, it must not be there. I see a lizard doggo. I don't have a treat for the lizard doggo, but I see it. How swell. It's already operational. Yoink. I'm gonna get that going right now, actually. Apparently I'm not. I need 2 cable. Gotta put down a crafting bench so I can make 2 cable, so I can put down a MAM, so I can press a button in it and then destroy it. The MAM could very much be a menu. Put down the MAM, start scanning the hard drive, and goodbye, MAM. Farewell. It still scans, like you just go to any other MAM that you've built. All right, coal. Coal in these neck of the woods. Oh, near the those things, the water places. And then up here, there's a whole bunch. Ooh, I'm being attacked. I was doing some cartography, my guy. I was surveying the land, trying to map out this world so that you can go anywhere. You know, you can't go places if you don't know where you're going. I'm doing you a service. Why are you running away? I'm basically Street View. Feel like I'm getting off track here. I need to get steel production going so that I can get depots going so that I'll have the materials that I need to build out my dream palace made of coal burners. I think I'm good. I think I know what I'm doing now. Why am I being attacked again while looking at the map? Can't a man contemplate? All right, before I have to go past the gatekeeper again, I'm gonna check out those northern coals first. Just kind of like see if that'll be good. Because that way it's also closer to my plant and I can go build that up a little bit if I need to. Because steel production is going to use quite a bit of energy too, so that's probably best to have them a little closer, if possible. Grab some nuts while I'm out. There's some nuts. Perfect. Ooh, spooky cave. Is this a spelunking zone? In Satisfactory? All right, where was that coal at? Ow. Ooh, more sulfur. Sulfur will be good because sulfur will get me explosives, which I really, really want because I want to be able to blow shit up. In general, there's a whole bunch of coal in these lands. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying to the stank. Ugh. Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we're good. It was a passing stank. It's fine. We've got nuts. So yeah, that's a lot of rocks down there that I could blow up if I had explosives. I was told there's coal. Oh, coal. Oh, coal. Okay. And then iron? Where is iron in proximity to here? Oh! Hoo-hoo! Okay, cool. Time to manifest some destiny. Hello. Death from above. Fear the thwack, honestly. Where did you come from? Okay, point of order. I don't have any electricity out here. Point of order, this is not as close to my energy grid as I thought it was gonna be. Point of order, I guess we're building biofuel and then a coal generator to power this area until we connect it to the rest of the grid. That's fine. Literally just gonna kind of like slap a coal power generator there. Perfect. Beautiful. Lovely. Can I float a water extractor here? Oh, I can. Like one tiny little spot. This bean's like, what are you doing? This is disgusting. I can't even bear to look at this. It's okay, Bean. It's temporary. Gorgeous. Now we just need a little biomass generator to kickstart all this. Hopefully, I should be able to just throw in some, like, leaves. As long as this can go online and get some coal into the generator, that should be it. Like, once I get the generator going, it should be able to power itself. All right, come on. Get that coal going. We only have 100 leaves, so let's show some hustle, conveyor belt. You gotta want it. There we go. Don't need that anymore. There seems to be trees in my conveyor belt. I don't have the means to fix that right now. Let's make steel. All right, let me get a look at this area real quick. I think we got the iron up there. There's some coal here. What are you? You're normal, and you are normal. Whatever. I'll just like set up some stuff right yon, and we can get a little production line going. That's fine. I'm missing concrete. God damn it. Revised plan. I'm gonna build on the ground. Production. Foundry. Revised plan. I'm gonna get the materials that I need to build this. All right, we're gonna grab some biofuel while I'm back at base so that I can cut things down again. Get us some more frames. Make sure I've got everything I need to actually build a few foundries. Excellent. All right, pick me up more rotors, more concrete while I'm here. Oh, I've got some random steel pipe that I must have picked up from somewhere. Wait a minute. Can I afford the research? Wait, this could change everything. This could change the complete trajectory of my entire life. Interesting. Solid steel ingot right before I get steel. Seems good. Okay, so it saves on 1 coal and 1 iron per ingot. Okay. I think I can get the thing. Do I have the things. I think. Yeah. SAM fluctuator. Give me that. Okay, now that I have the fluctuator, I can make depots. Here we go. I gotta make the fluctuators first. Oh, I can make a couple. Perfect. This is genuinely nice. I'm gonna be able to get a couple of uploaders set up before I actually have steel production ready. So I'm gonna go get uploaders set up for probably the very base iron stuff, rods and plates. Should be good. Wonderful.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Consume more blood. Can do. Dimensional depot. I like to build them on top of other boxes and then attach them with a thingy. Conveyor lift. That's what it's called. Also called a thingy. So now this is just going to empty out of here and go into the uploader. Excuse me. Go into the uploader, which can just have a stack in there and it uploads over time. And it has a stockpile of up to 1 stack for now. So I can get more upgrades by collecting more Mercer spheres and whatnot, and I'll be able to upgrade the speed that it uploads as well as how many I can have in the cloud at a given time. And now if we look at my inventory, look at that. I have 10 iron plates at my disposal. Even the bean's jealous. Oh, dang. I need more reanimated Sam. That's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go get the steel foundry up and running, and we're going to get it making pipes so that I can make a whole bunch more depots. While it's making pipes, we're going to get a bunch of SAM, and then we're going to become divinity, which is to say Coral Princess. I guess Prince would make sense. So while I'm coming out to the steel foundry, I'm going to bring the power lines with me. I've already got some out here. This is not the route I took last time. Hopefully I don't die. That's how I usually feel on any trip that I take in the real world too. So all is well. Okay, gotta make my way through this stink without dying. But we know on the other end lies salvation. Power through the stink! Okay, my kingdom for transmission lines. We are connected. So now we need to mine some coal, mine some iron, make them kiss in a foundry, and then we'll get steel. That's just animal husbandry. My goodness, it's a pure iron node. How lovely. Okay. I forgot to pick up concrete. Is there any other concrete nearby? Or limestone, I should say. Oh? Oh? Okay, let's just do that. Ooh, more coal. This place is kind of rad. Okay, I can dig it. Oh, hi, friends. Is this your limestone? Mine now. They did not put up much of a fight, but I don't blame them. Because it is my limestone. Okay, I at least have new concrete going over here, so this will no longer be a thing I have to go back to base for. It is going to be far from pretty, but it will be producing the materials that I need it to produce, and that's all I can ask for right now. Okay. We have steel pipes being made. That's all I really need right now. We're now gonna go get Sam, and we're gonna make a bunch of depots. Where's my Sam stuff? Back down this way? Alright. Sam-a-llama ding-dong. Perfect. Make that a nice purple color. We ride. And I'm ready for any boss fights I might run into. I am not afraid of no ghosts. I am afraid of sheer cliffside that I can't scale because I don't have a jetpack, though. Do I have ladders? Did I buy ladders? I didn't buy ladders. I can afford ladders, I think. I'm going to employ the ancient art of going around. Seems prudent. Is that a Mercer sphere? It might just be a rock. I'll be very disappointed. It was a rock. I'm very disappointed. Parachuting up a hill, because that's how that works. Ooh, big creepy cave. Big, very dark creepy cave. Hello? Are my eyes going to adjust? What in the HDR? Holy shit. This is very clearly not the route that I was supposed to go for going around. What happened? Oh, I am in a completely different place. Okay, I'm gonna go up and over. How do I make that happen? Out of like sheer force of will. Did some cheesy parachuting. Got up a little bit of the cliff. That's something. Ooh, summer sloop. Oh, but it do be near some farts. And I don't have the gas mask? I don't. We'll come back for that. I totally won't forget that it's there, and I absolutely do not need to mark it on the map. I'm a liar. Oh, wait. Oh, I made it. I'm over. Am I in the promised land? The Sam land? The land of Sam? Just saying things at this point. Making my way towards Sam. Gliding slow. And these guys have got a whole load of Sam for me. Artisanal, hand-harvested Sam. Reanimate that. Sam, get. Now we go home. Wait. Now we go back to the steel place. Northy way. See what we find along the way. Gonna grab a whole bunch of pipes. Gonna make a whole bunch of fluctuators. Get stuff in the cloud. Become a coral princess. I should probably edit my character's appearance before that if I'm gonna fit the vibe of a coral princess. I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the character customizer, so I'm not sure how much customizing you can really do. That's a big drop. Here we go. Oh, hello, rest of the game. Ooh, copper. And whoop. Ow. Heading home. My dreams have been dashed. They've been dashed because I was impatient, and I only have enough fluctuators to make 2 more, I think. I just discovered that this game has a console. Error. No area found. Please investigate proximity subsystem. Apparently we have a console. I meant to hit escape. I hit backtick. I think if I'm gonna only have 2 more depots, the most prudent ones would be concrete and rods. That'll get a lot of my baseline stuff taken care of. So we've got plates. Here's rods. Build that right up. I would consider screws, but I want concrete. That said, the resource that is the most scarce for this stuff is the Mercer spheres. So, like, I've got 6 more still. I can go back and get more Sam. That's not a problem. So I can build 6 more uploaders and cover the vast majority of parts I'm going to care about for a while. So that's wonderful. You get an uploader. I aim to be the Oprah of uploaders. Cool. I'm going to let the game run for a bit and go pee in a toilet. I'll be right back, but it's not going to matter to you. You're watching an edited video. In fact, I don't know why I'm even saying this, but now you know my secret. What I'm doing in the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Success. And I had a snack. We have things uploading. Look at that. Very good. Taking a while, but that's okay. I'm gonna go do one more trip to the Sam place. And this time I'm gonna bring power there. I don't know why that was a question. But I'm gonna bring power there. I'm gonna set up a constructor so that I don't have to keep doing this. It appears to be due east of me, so here we go. Oh, yep, I see the hill where I died to the gatekeeper. Actually, while I'm here, let me top off these machines. With my random box O screws, we're off. We're not off. I'm about to be out of cable. I don't want to run out of cable while doing this. Why are you there? What? How long have you been sitting there? All right, take 3 of trying to bring power out to the Sam place, presumably. Another nice thing you get from the uploader researches is you eventually get an uploader that works from just like your inventory. So you can just, you get like 5 slots basically to put stacks of items that upload over time. And it's not huge, but it does mean that you can have a whole lot more random resources without having to build uploaders everywhere. Especially for like the more random side stuff. But for things like plates, I want thousands of those. Those are getting uploaded. I had every intention of hanging out at my coal factory for this episode. Haven't gone there once. Well, it's because I'm putting in the work ahead of time. Oh, look, evidence of past me. Ooh, Mercer Sphere? But like way up there. I'm pretty sure in this general area of the map, I built a like really big mega base, tall building thing in my first save file for this game, like my first attempt at playing. I don't know why I chose this area in particular. It wasn't particularly helpful to build here. It was like a multi-story building that specifically was putting together one of the like upgraded versions of the modular frames, the like heavy frames, I think. But it was everything that it needed from you know like bottom up, and each floor was like another level of materials. So it's, you know, the base materials are being smelted on the bottom floor. Then there's like the crafters, and then there's like a steel foundry level, and so on and so forth. So the higher up in the building that you went, the higher level the items were. And then on the roof was where it did the final assembly, and then I used a drone to take it from there back to wherever else I was using it. Excited for drones. Drones are cool. Trains too, but drones are a little more flexible. I'm being chased by an enemy that's like growling at me and has been for a bit, but I'm just kind of treating them as a hype man at this point. Ow. I was just trying to give me a boost, thank you. Oh, hey, more friends. Lovely. We've made it. And hopefully those jabronis will leave me alone. All right, so I can build a miner on this. I'm just gonna have this mine the SAM up, go into a single constructor, and just have a box full of the like reanimated SAM. So if I do come back here, it'll be a lot faster to grab a lot of materials needed. So we'll do constructor, and then in a box, we wire it all up, and bim bam boom, we've got stuff going into a box. Factories, baby! Ooh, I can afford upgrades to the uploaders. Upload grades. Let me go get one more Mercer Sphere so I can get both of these first upgrades, because that would be nice. Although, what does the other... Wait a minute. Hold on. What does this cost? I cannot afford the manual uploader. I can't do computers yet, but if I can get one more Mercer Sphere, then I'll be riding high. Let's make it happen. I swear I saw a Mercer Sphere somewhere around here. Plus, they like gravitate to me. See? Look at that. Now I've got one on my radar. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Yeah, I see it. That's a Mercer Sphere. I'm being attacked. Why am I being attacked? Stop it. That's what happens when you attack me. You fucking die. All right, let me get that Mercer Sphere. Ooh, coal. Okay. Pure coal. Okay. I could have been making... Well... I could have been doing steel here, maybe, if there's iron. I am going to grab a little bit of coal while I'm here, actually. Because I think I need coal to do the research for the gas mask, and I really want the gas mask. The other thing that's nice about the inventory uploader thingy is that for random stuff like ore that you don't normally need uploaded, you can just throw it in there, and then you'll have it if you need it. All right, Mercer Sphere. So we've got a bit of a platforming challenge here for us. But that's okay. I've played video games before, and in video games, you circumvent the problems by just climbing up into the sky instead of dealing with it. Gaming. This is a normal structure that I've got going on. Just a big stack of conveyor lifts and then a ramp. No problem. Thanks for the Mercer Sphere.
We watch the waves of the effigies in the shallows passing through the windows, and they're all the same. There is no resonance growth. Sing.
I just called the Fix-It doctors. They told me there is definitely no danger from repeat exposure to these signals. In fact, they said it is good for you. I apologize, but the call dropped suddenly, otherwise they would have told you themselves. The good news is you should run towards these strange and dangerous-looking objects whenever you find them. Doctor's orders.
That is good news, because that's exactly what I have been and will always do. I have an invisible box, by the way. You can't see it because it's invisible, but it is right here. I don't know what happened. But apparently my box did not want to be perceived today. Ooh. Ooh, I want these. Do I have silica? I don't know. We'll figure that out soon. But I want these. The Blade Runners. They basically just, like, increase your jump and movement speed for the rest of the game. So, I want that. Upgrades. Let's do them. Fuck. We're not doing them. I didn't make as many materials as I thought I needed. That's okay. We can still do it. And with the magic of editing, it'll be no time at all for you. I don't think this is going to be enough quartz for me to get the silica that I want. We'll see. I might have to just find a quartz node somewhere. But I want those good shoes. All right, where quartz? Is there quartz near me? Ooh, there's a crash near me. There's not quartz near me. Hot quartz near me, please. Nope. Ah, oh. Oh, we got angry boys. Why are you so angry? Is this how you greet all of your guests? Thanks for the protein. So about that crash site. Needs 120 megawatts. I'm pretty sure this is the same one that I saw last time. But hey, we can do it this time. I've got some megawatts. They really mega my watts. Okay. Give me your secrets. Steel pipe! Don't mind if I do. Although I can make that myself now, but still. Anyway, everything that I've been doing this episode is in service of becoming a beautiful coral princess. We're almost there. I do see more quartz node. The problem is I might be able to get enough stuff to like research the good feat from finding random chunks of quartz, but I kind of need like quartz if I'm going to build them. Also, it turns out that's not quartz, it was just a bush. It's been a rough day. We're going to put off the Blade Runners till next time, but ooh, sulfur. Been looking for that. Okay, more research. Black powder. This will let me get explosives. Yay. Then this, I guess. Hey, I can make inhalers. Perfect. Inhalers are just health potions, basically. Oh, gas mask. Okay, yeah. So many unlocks. I don't have the... Can I make 50 fabric real quick? Asked and answered. No. Okay, well, we've got enough to research one of the upgrades at least. So let's see. Upload speed or upload max size? I generally like to have more stacks, but I think speed might actually be kind of prudent here. And I'll be able to get the other one in a moment. But low? What yonder? Quartz breaks? Wait. Suddenly more quartz? Does that change anything? I was just about to head out, but I mean, does that change anything? It did. Okay. Gimme. Can I afford them? Just barely. I had exactly enough quartz. I've got one quartz left over to make the materials to get these. Gotta have good shoes if I'm gonna be a coral princess. Put those on legs. And here we go. Yeet! Look how much... The air time! Jump higher, run faster. A beautiful way to be. Let us get some pipes. God, this is so much faster. Oh my goodness. Now we're playing Satisfactory. Ooh, Mercersphere. Don't mind if I do. Even if there's stinky boys here. Yoink. Once I get these pipes, I'll be able to get the other upgrade for the depot, and then we're upgrades people. Immediately what I'm going to do after I go to the coral place, at least once during this episode, is fix whatever this steel foundry situation is supposed to be. But first things first, I need to become a princess of a bunch of coal plants so that I can have unlimited power. Feels so good to be able to jump normal. This is normal jumping to me. So it's good to be back. So we got some steel, we got the upgrades. Or no, we didn't get the upgrades. I got the steel pipes, but not the upgrades. Buy that upgrade. Hell yeah. So with that, I do declare it's time to be a princess. Get out my trusty steed. Here we go. Riding the lines. Going up. Why can't I just get around this way? There's plenty of power lines. Like, hey, I'm heading downtown. Ride the power lines. And a parachute. This game's got it going. We got to get on this as a society, like a combination of zipline and parachute just to sort of generally get around. Welcome to the future location of the Coalral Palace. The Coalral Kingdom. My coal plant. What's wrong with you? Are the conveyor belts too bad? The conveyor belt might be so bad. Oh, yep, that'll do it. Conveyor belt's pretty bad, and this is probably not pulling enough, is it? Not really, no. I think the next thing I'm going to put in an uploader is going to be the reinforced sheets, which are the thing you need for the tier 2 belts, and I would really like to get tier 2 belts everywhere. I feel like I went a little too hard. Oh god. I feel like I over-indexed a little bit on trying to go for the dimensional depot instead of keeping things updated. as I'm moving, but that's okay. Next episode, I'll do like a whole cleanup pass, and it'll be beautiful and immaculate and wonderful. But for now, it's gonna be ugly and awful and terrible. Except for my Coral Kingdom. Coalral Fiefdom. In fact, I've actually come all the way back to my base because I'm going to build that now. Because I need way more of those. All right, it's like a legitimate disaster. Oh god, I'm even falling off of the box. But, you know, it's fine. Everything is fine. It makes sense as long as you don't look at it. We're just going to fly over this and not worry about it, okay? The important thing is we're making the materials we got to make. I do want to be clear that this is all also very painful for me because I'm a very like organized and meticulous person, but for the purposes of getting to the point that I can be organized and meticulous, I'm just kind of throwing things everywhere until I can reassess. But for the time being, I'm going to go build a couple more coal plants and rename my my coal power plant so that it is properly presented on the map. God, these legs make it go so much faster. I have somehow landed in the water, which is fair. All right, I think I only have the materials for one more coal generator. Yeah. So I'll get that built. Get these guys. Apparently, no, I'm not building the rest of this. I'm going to build something in my damn future castle area. You know what? Big concrete pillar. That counts. It's a statue. It's a self-portrait of me. Ah! I fell in the water. What I wanted to do was customize it to fit the swatch color scheme. Excellent. It looks just like me. Oh, I said I was going to customize my character in this episode, and I didn't do that. Oh well, this is my throne now. This is my throne as I overlook my beautiful kingdom. Don't look at my kingdom right now. It's a little embarrassing. Well, I wanted to build coal power, and I guess we're doing that next time. But we got upgrades, people. We got depots uploading at a faster rate with more stuff. We got legs for days. I think next time is going to be all about consolidating, cleaning up, getting things in a place where I can start building at scale and become the princess I was always meant to be. We'll close off by changing out, instead of coal power plant, the Coalral Palace. Select icon. What is very palace like? I need more icons. I mean, I guess I'll keep it as a power plant. But I will change the color to be much more coalral. I'm gonna cut it there. See you next time. Bye.